It's time. Welcome to Indulge with Chef Queen
and Jay.
Today is a special day. It's the finale of season 1. You've made it. You've made it the whole journey. Indulgent flavor bombs. So we got to show out tonight. We have to show out. We are doing our purple ticket indulgent private tasting event.
That was long.
I know, but God. Listen,
Girlfriend.
Because it's for a reason.
Okay.
It's the personal chef. So what we do at Indulge Catering, our favorite thing to do is personal chef experiences. Mm-hmm. So we gave purple tickets to 4 dynamic, beautiful ladies that they can have an indulgent flavor bomb or indulgent experience.
Yes.
We have 4 courses that they're going to taste. I'm not going to lie, we showed out a little bit. But the thing that they're really tasting is a lot of our brand new barbecue sauces that we have with Indulgent Essential Spices, which is our spice line. We're about to show out, y'all.
Yes, let's do it.
Our guest is over there waiting.
Yes.
We have a bunch of amazing things that we got from American Party Rental. Mm-hmm. Beautiful company that we've worked with for the past 7 years that we've been in business. Mm-hmm. They help us with the indulgent experience, should I say.
Yes, the presentation. Yes.
First thing that we're going to do, grilled peaches with our raspberry barbecue chicken. And we're going to burn a little bit of cinnamon because burning cinnamon is about money and luck. So we're going to have that.
Health and wealth.
Yes. Underneath a cloche. Yes. We'll let you know what a cloche is in a minute. Then we're going to get some steak. But not just any steak. I got to give that to y'all later. Then we're going to have some gazpacho. Gazpacho is a cold soup. So we do a cantaloupe gazpacho with crystallized ginger on the edge. Yes. You're not even ready for that indulgent flavor bomb.
Summertime.
Mm-hmm. And then last but not least, we have an olive oil cake with a French vanilla cherry ice cream.
I'm ready for that.
That's all I got to say.
Yes.
Ready to begin?
Well, I want to introduce our guest.
Let's go.
Yes. All right, so we have our dear friend Katana joining us.
Yes.
We also have Talitha.
Yes.
She's with us. We have Lakeisha, who is in charge over at WNCU.
Wait, but you got to understand how dope that is. Okay. WNCU is the whole reason why we're here. Yes. And we thank them for believing in this indulgent journey, this indulgent experience. Yes. She about to have her like socks blown off real fast. Don't worry about it.
Yes. And then we have our dear friend Makita.
Yes.
All of these ladies are lifelong supporters, and they're going to indulge today. Yes. So now we can get started. All right.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and start on the chicken
while
I cut up these peaches.
All right. Let me get the chicken.
We have 2 different types of peaches. We have a white peach as well. If you can grab that white peach for me, I'm sorry.
A white peach?
That's a white peach.
I thought that was a tangerine.
See,
or something.
There you go. That's why I had the chef. That's why I'm the chef. You the sous chef. There you go. Come on now. I tell y'all to join us with this. You know what I'm saying? Listen. These ladies are being coy right now. They don't need to be coy with us over here. I think they're just shocked because I said they're gonna taste indulgent stuff and grilled peaches and chicken and stuff. So. Let me grab some of this. So what we're going to do is slice up the peaches, white and yellow peaches, because it gives you 2 different textural things as well as 2 different flavors. And like we said before, you eat with your eyes, you eat with your senses.
All 5
peach
senses.
And the white and the chicken, beautiful.
And the raspberry barbecue sauce?
Raspberry barbecue. How could I forget that?
Girlfriend. Excuse me. Could you pass me everything indulgent, please?
Ooh. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's going down.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Y'all going to indulge today.
White peach. Did you say that?
White peach.
Have y'all had a white peach before? Yes. All right now.
All right.
So you already know what you're about to get into.
Add some olive oil to our chicken thighs. We're using chicken thighs today.
Yes. A dark meat chicken for what we're doing right now with the raspberry barbecue sauce is the best because it creates that juiciness that we're looking for.
Dark meat is the best anyway.
Our barbecue sauces are vinegar based. So Chef Jay is from Durham, North Carolina. I'm from the Bronx, New York. So our barbecue sauces are a nice blend of both things. Vinegar with the sweet. You know, how could you go wrong with that?
Mm-hmm. Chef, I'm going to go ahead and heat up my pan.
Please do.
We're going to turn it to a medium heat. Oh, yeah.
So, ladies, please tell me, how excited were you to get a purple ticket?
Yes.
I was very excited to get a purple ticket.
Ooh.
I've wanted a purple ticket. I wanted a purple ticket, but can never get around to it. So I'm definitely looking forward to this experience. Definitely.
I was quite blown away. I was quite honored and was excited about it because I knew anything that you ladies were preparing would be fantastic.
You know it.
So let's get it on.
Yes, yes.
Literally.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'm still excited. I can barely stand it. I've been slobbering since I got here. Looking at everything that's happening. So the purple ticket, if anybody that knows me knows I love to eat. So, and indulging in this event has been a dream come true. So hopefully this won't be my last purple ticket.
No. We can't let this be your last purple ticket.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Awesome.
I was extremely honored. I think the only thing that really was going through my mind was like, I wonder what they're going to cook. Because I've been on the set, a couple of times, and I've had an opportunity to experience some of the food. And I mean, it truly elevated my palate, okay? So I was truly excited about just to see what the ladies are going to prepare this evening. So I'm excited. Let's get to it.
Yes. Well, I got the peaches cut. Chef Jay is doing this chicken. We're going to have that raspberry barbecue sauce out, but I have to prep these peaches. So one of the things that a personal chef experience does is that it allows me to really be creative. A cloche is where you take a covering over your food. I like to fill underneath my cloche with smoke. So that's what we're doing with this. So you're going to be able to sense and eat with your nose, your eyes. All of your senses will be involved in this. But I first got to prep it. So this is usually the stuff that you don't see in the kitchen when you go to the restaurant. You don't get to see this, but you're going to get to see this now. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, Chef. Fill it up.
I got to make it right.
Yes, Chef.
Perfect. Excellent. All right. Peaches are cut. Make sure you don't throw these away. If you have the edges of these, you can eat them as your snack, cut them up. You can take them, add them to the OG barbecue sauce, which is just the original barbecue sauce, or you can muddle them. And what that means is that you just take them inside of dice them up, put them in a container with some sugar and some lemon, good to go. I'll grab some plates real fast. I kind of spoiled my ladies. I gave them a little bit of that white peach so they could taste the crunch that it is. And ladies, when you have the white peach, once we grill it up, it's going to caramelize those sugars in that white peach. That's going to play so well with the raspberry barbecue sauce. But I got to give you your traditional. I can't let the traditional sit over here and not give you some traditional peaches.
I'm waiting on that raspberry barbecue sauce.
I know. It's coming to market. It is coming to market.
Since she's waiting, I'm going to
Awesome. So taste that and you'll see the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally different texture.
Yes.
Yeah, it's juicy. It's soft. Yeah.
Awesome.
completely different.
Textural. So you eat with your eyes, but also when you put something in your mouth, you need sweet, you need crunchy, you need soft. And you're already going to kind of get that from the chicken because it's a dark meat. But I wanted you, when you bite into the softness of the yellow peach, it's going to feel like a juicy explosion. But when that white peach is still going to give you that firmness, and it's going to play nicely with the chicken. So that's why you always got, the indulgent experience is a wow in your mouth. It's like, wait. Am I eating peaches? Is that chicken? Is that raspberry? Yes. So that's what I'm expecting. So if you don't get that, I'm going to have to remake it. So just let you know.
Remake it.
Yes, chicken is almost done.
Chef, I'm adding the raspberry barbecue sauce now.
Excellent.
Now, is that a puree raspberry? With those fresh raspberries that you muddled? What was your process for your raspberries?
Well, I can only give you a little bit of the trademark.
That's
trademark. Yes, with the R. Yes, we did. Thank you very much. Trademark secret. So we use a puree, and the reason why is because fresh raspberries have a high level of pectin. So if you're making jams and you're doing a raspberry jam, you don't have to add the normal pectin, which is a natural sugar that used to thicken a raspberry. You don't have to add that with raspberries, because raspberries have a higher content of it. So they also carry flavor great next to a vinegar. So we use the puree in that. So that's about all I can give you on that barbecue sauce.
Okay. Hey, better than what I had before.
Excellent. So Chef Jay, you got your steaks going? You gonna season them up?
Season the steaks up.
Excellent. What you gonna season that up with?
Salt and pepper. Good old salt and pepper.
This is why Chef Jay is the sous chef extraordinaire, because she's also my grill master. So what that means is that I let her talk to the steaks, the chickens and stuff like that. I'll give her the seasoning.
Not the chickens.
The chickens. The chickens. There's more than one.
Right. So when you're cooking your steak, make sure you cook it at room temp. Room temp. The steak has to be beef. Has to be at room temp. And the reason why is when you put it in a hot pan, if the steak was cold, it would seize immediately once it hits that heat. But if you leave it at room temp, it does a happy dance in the pan. Oh yeah, this is where I belong. Yes. This is where I belong.
And Chef, you said you're just going to do salt and pepper
Salt
on
and
that
pepper.
steak?
Yes.
That's it? Nothing more?
That's it. Because you want to taste the beef.
So now what kind of salt are you using?
This is pink Himalayan salt.
Okay.
And cracked black pepper.
Okay.
Yes. And then what we're going to do is finish the steaks with our OG barbecue sauce. Oh, yeah.
Everybody said you have to have an original barbecue sauce, but you have to have an indulgent original barbecue sauce. So that's a little different. That's a little different. So we're gonna just put a little bit of the barbecue sauce on top, just a slight glaze, but we want the flavors to echo. So all of our barbecue sauces, what that means is that each level of everything that you taste has that same kind of underlining flavor. For us, because it's a tasting event, we want you to taste our barbecue sauces, and that's that vinegar, that's that tamarind, that's, I'm giving y'all too much. That's those.
Come back.
I'm gonna go back to the peaches. I'm gonna go back to the peaches over here.
Thank you, Chef. Yes,
okay,
Chef.
Peaches.
Peaches.
No, you were doing well. No need to stop.
No.
Well,
Short,
I'm
you
definitely
can.
not gonna try to make it. I'm just quiet. I'm not gonna try to make it.
It's actually pretty.
Oh my gosh, that looks
pretty quick.
beautiful.
Doesn't that look beautiful? Got our grill marks going on our
Right.
peaches.
They make it look quick and easy. Right.
That looks awesome.
That's because we're not in the kitchen.
Holding down the table.
That's
right.
right.
Holding down the table.
That's right. I know my role.
King oyster mushrooms. King oyster mushrooms are amazing and dynamic, and they're different from your traditional oyster mushrooms, which are flat. King oyster mushrooms are elongated, but a lot of vegans, they use this as a meat substitute. And the reason why we're using this is because it's a sturdy mushroom that holds up to the steak as well as the sauce. All I'm going to do is lightly grill this, some salt and some pepper, but that barbecue sauce and the juices from your steak and the caramelized onions all on top of this, indulgent flavor bomb. It sounded good too, didn't it? Yeah, okay. I heard a whole bunch of amen tones. Okay. I must have said it right then. I must have said it right. So once again, Himalayan pink salt. And we use this salt instead of your traditional white salt because of the iodine. Salt. I'm from the Bronx. Listen, the New York came out with fast. Gotta have a coffee right here.
Exactly.
But we use this salt because, like I said, it's just a light salt. Salt is an enhancer. Salt is not a seasoning for us. I want you to taste the other seasonings I put in there. So your cumin, your turmeric, the other stuff that you're going to have, I want y'all to taste that, ladies. So that's why we're only using this to bring out the flavor of that mushroom. And a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, light tasting, because you don't want to taste the olive oil. You just need the olive oil to give it a little bit of oil.
Chef, I'll clean up.
Appreciate it, you know.
Yes.
That's typically how that works anyway. I start to clean up and then I don't move fast enough. And so this one over here, who is, now, y'all have to understand the dynamics we have here with Chef Jay. Chef Jay is a veteran of the Army. Chef Jay is also my Virgo. That means Chef Jay makes sure stuff is done in a timely fashion, in a matter of factually, and I don't. So thus she will clean all day, and I'll be like, oh, that's right, I was cleaning that. But I'm cooking, so I forgot. That fast. All right, awesome. Mushrooms look great. The steak is smelling amazing.
Yes, it is.
But I know my ladies are hungry.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we are. Yes.
I know I am.
Yeah.
I heard him talking. Chef Jay.
It's torture, right?
You can't keep torturing them like this. I'm excited. Chicken's ready. Chef Jay, chicken ready.
It's ready.
Oh, take that chicken out. The steak is smelling wonderful. The onions are smelling dynamic.
Yes.
I had to move aside. Oh, there you go. Boom. Amen. Corner. Yes. This is why we love personal chef experiences. Ooh.
Chicken is done.
If you're not here with us, so let me express to you what you're seeing or what you're hearing. Me say ooh about. Raspberry barbecue sauce has caramelized on top. So not only do you have the grill mark, but you also have the stickiness of a great barbecue sauce that has a decent amount of sugar in it, but not too much.
Done.
And the steak is
Could you
done.
hand me the plate, please?
So why do you need this plate?
So we can let the steaks rest. They are cooked to a perfect 135.
Beautiful.
Which is a medium. We're going to let it rest because you don't want to cut into it hot because all your juices will escape.
And you ruined all the good work that my sous chef did.
That's right.
No.
We're not in that business.
Not at all.
Yeah, onions are done too,
Onions
Chef.
are done wonderful. You're gonna
Yes,
put
look at those.
ooh, caramelized. Let me see that. Let me get that over here for a minute. Caramelized, beautiful onions. This is what's gonna sit on top of that beautiful steak. Yes, you gotta put. Don't give me all of my onions. This is a dynamic right here by itself. They don't want to hear about that. They want to hear about this gazpacho. So let's talk gazpacho. We're gonna rim the glass of this gazpacho. First of all, what's gazpacho? Gazpacho is cold soup. Typically, it's a tomato, but we're Indulge Catering. Why would we do a tomato gazpacho? We have to do something different. Cantaloupe. Beautiful summertime melon, we do cantaloupe. So it is in our mix. What we're gonna rim it with is we're gonna rim it with a crystallized ginger sugar. Let me tell you something really cool. We're traveling chefs. We was in Temecula, California, and we went to a U.S. Foods thing. I gotta say that because they're one of our providers. But we were in Temecula, California, doing a personal chef experience for a weekend-long event, and we found crystallized ginger sugar that we put in a white melon gazpacho. Blew my mind. But then I tasted it on a cantaloupe gazpacho. Ladies, wait. You wait.
We're ready to be blown away.
I'm here for you. Let me hurry up.
Yes.
We're using honey to rim because we're going to mirror or echo that sweetness that's already in the gazpacho. You take your honey, your finger around the rim. We don't have to put on a plate like you normally would do, and then you rim that. What you also don't know is my guest Katana is a bartender extraordinaire. And I heard a from over here. That means I'm doing something right.
You did, love.
All right.
You did.
I take good notes. So I'm going to rim these. Inside of my Cantaloupe Gazpacho is some balsamic glaze, some beautiful honey, and a couple of other beautiful spices that I can't tell you because it's a signature dish of ours.
Stop holding out.
I'm sorry. But listen, they can hire us. They don't have to worry about that. They can hire us, and we'll do it for you.
Look, and I will.
Yes. All right, ladies, we have this here. Chef Jay, how is my mushrooms coming? Or how are my mushrooms coming?
Oh yes, mushrooms are grilling up, Chef.
Beautiful.
They're looking beautiful.
Excellent.
Very indulgent.
The great part about a person with chef experience also is that it goes fast. So most of the time, the cooking part is the long part. But if you have a great set of ladies at the table, a great guest at the table, they can talk amongst themselves, which they have been doing. And we love it because it allows us to cook. It allows them to ask questions, be inquisitive, and really want to know what exactly are we doing. So ladies, please, like I said before, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I know you just want me to bring this over there. I'm working.
Or impatiently, if you will.
I have a question.
Yes.
It may be a little ignorant.
No, there's no ignorant questions over here.
What makes you decide to put cantaloupe? Use cantaloupe instead of the tomato base. Like what? I know you said you went out to California and they did it different, but why cantaloupe? Like,
I just wanted something different. Like the way my brain works, I would lie if I told you I understood it. But I'm an engineer. I'm from the Bronx. My mother was big on try it. And I like to try it. And I love colors. Also, I love to eat with my eyes. And I was like, you know what? Tomatoes have a lot of acid, and everybody does that. I'm also unique. I mean, my name is Queen Precious Jewel. I'm unique. Let's be unique. And I asked Chef Jay, can I do it? And she said, let's try it out. Because that's usually how most of the recipes work. And then she tasted it, and she said, it's a winner. So it's on the menu. That's how that works.
Yes.
So I can't wait to try it.
That looks amazing.
Thank you.
I can't wait.
They excited.
I think so. I feel the excitement and I love it. Excellent. So what we're also going to do, yes, I'm going to need you to help me take this. We're going to drizzle just a bit of honey on top.
Oh, that's so fine. That is just, that's wrong, but in such a good way. Oh my gosh.
Wrong in such a good way.
Yes.
That's wrong in a good way.
Yes, we want to echo the flavor that you're going to have.
Yes, Chef. Yes. Show them how it's done.
So go ahead and tease us. Tell us what can we expect to taste.
Ooh.
No.
Flavor.
No. You have to wait.
No, we can't do that.
No.
So that
You have
welcome to
to
my life.
wait.
Chef Jay, I go, and then and she goes, no. And I go, okay. All right. I'm sprinkling salt right on top.
Salt will help bring out the flavors.
Because remember, salt is an enhancer, not a seasoning per se.
So Chef, because my
Ready,
seasonings have been salt and pepper,
Oh.
and
Okay.
Oh.
Don't worry. That's welcome to the table. Yes. Welcome to the table.
Oh, you said salt was not a seasoning. What more of an enhancer? Is pepper the same way?
Yes and no. So I'll tell you what
Thank
my
you.
thought is.
Thank you.
I say salt is not a seasoning because a lot of times what people do is they only salt and pepper their food versus playing in the seasoning aisle. So peruse your seasoning aisle. See exactly what they have. There's so many different seasonings that you can play with. And so if I tell people salt is not a seasoning, then they go, well, what else can I use? Great question.
Yes.
There's cumin, there's turmeric, there's sumac, there's garlic. You're going to have a little bit later on an alder smoked black salt, which is part of the line of indulgent essential spices, and it's a smoked salt. It's a different type of flavor. That's what an indulgent flavor bomb is. Try that.
Yes, ladies.
Take your spoon. Yes,
Take your spoon.
yes,
I
yes.
want you to go ahead and lick the side.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I figured I need to try to mix
lick
that
your
in.
rim.
Yes,
No,
lick the
lick
rim.
your rim first.
First.
Yes, please, if you don't mind. Yes, so you get the ginger in your mouth, and then I want you to take your spoon and then dig into that Cantaloupe Gazpacho.
This is so amazing. I've never had cantaloupe this way.
Oh goodness.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's so much to say,
Beautiful.
Yes.
but I can't talk right now.
Back out, Chef Good. Back out, Chef Good. Back out. Yes.
I can see how the salt is enhancing the ginger, the honey.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the sweetness and this little spice.
Boom.
I can't believe I'm eating cold cantaloupe.
Yes.
You know, I get what you guys are saying, but I never thought I would see the day when I'm eating cold cantaloupe soup mixed with. This is so.
Yeah. There you go.
Amazing. There's so many different
That's what you
flavors.
gotta understand. I don't even like cantaloupe. This is amazing.
This is really good.
And I really don't eat cantaloupe. This is good.
Awesome.
I am
Awesome.
today. Let
Awesome.
me go with that statement.
I tell y'all, that is one of the biggest compliments that we get when we do personal chef, when we do events, when people go, I don't eat that. And I give them my mother's answer, which is, try it and see. And when they try it, they be like, okay, well, I don't eat anybody else's but Charles. And then we go from there.
Yeah.
Excited? You
I'm
happy?
done. Like this is like really. That's refreshing. Like I could have this like summer outside picnic. You know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
While y'all are eating that, we're going to prep this peach.
Your
Your next course. Raspberry barbecue chicken on grilled yellow and white peaches.
Yes, ma'am. Let's have it.
Let's do it. Yes, and go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, my alley on that one.
I think they're ready.
I think they're ready.
Absolutely.
One of the coolest parts about what we do in an indulgent experience is that if I wouldn't have that experience, you're not going to have that experience. That's the same way with food. It's the same way with if you walk into a room and we're doing a full service catering. The room could be bare, but when I walk into a room, I want to see, okay, the tables are going to be here, the linen is going to look like this, the lighting is going to look like that, even down to the centerpiece you have. It's sunflower time, and a lot of people find solace in sunflowers. So why not give you dynamics of sunflowers right in front of you? We want everything to go that way. So it's more than just the food. It's also the food. It's the experience as a whole. That's an indulgent experience. So that's why we do that thing. So hope that's a long, short answer, but I hope you got it.
You have your way, honey.
Right.
Yes.
Just wasn't sure if you had a particular flavor profile that you were leaning toward while you were doing certain things in the order that you were.
It depends. If it's an event,
It's all in her head.
It is.
It's really all in her head. She says, "Oh, I think this will taste good with this," and then I say, "Do it," and then I taste it. And I'm like, "Girl."
yes. Or what else do you say to me? What else do you say?
You can do better. Yeah. If it's not there, you can do better.
She challenges me like that.
do.
Not I don't like it, but you can do better. Now I'm a Scorpio from the Bronx. You don't tell me you can do better, because then I'm gonna have to figure out to do better.
Yes.
So
And she figures it out.
I
It
do.
gives her
I
that,
do.
that push that she needs.
yeah, without snapping.
So, Chef, typically how long would it take to make this with the cantaloupe? Like, how could I come home from work and in 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, make this dish?
You can.
It took me 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
So I just prepped.
So now how long would it take me to make this dish?
Okay.
So a full 45 minutes is what you're saying. That's what you're really saying. A full 45 minutes. All right, okay. I got you.
Realistically, it literally will take you 10 minutes. As long as it takes you to chop up the cantaloupe, add it to your blender, add in the spices, and push the button. That's it.
It's real quick.
That's all it is.
It is really quick.
We believe in approachable high-end food, which is what this whole day is also going to be about. Cantaloupe Gazpacho is something you will find at a fancy restaurant, or gazpacho. But we want to make it approachable. So we put it in front of you and show you that it's only a couple of ingredients, but the dynamics of the flavor is ridiculous. What you're about to start smelling is burnt cinnamon. Burning cinnamon is for money, good fortune, happiness, similar if you do smudging or burning sage. But I wanted to do something that would give you a better smoke. So as you're eating that, we're going to capture this smoke in your cloche.
Oh, that's sexy.
That's awesome.
That's sexy. I like that.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so Chef, what else can we use besides that delicious smelling cinnamon to, what's that called again?
To create the smoke for the cloche.
Cloche.
You can use an applewood. You can use a mesquite. But when you go into these places, smell the wood and know what your end result is. The best part about cooking is knowing what the finished product on the fork is going to be, because you want to make sure you pair it well with that finished product on the fork.
Okay.
And you want to just light it, but let it go out so that the smoke, the ambers from the smoke is what you're looking for. And that also is going to impart just a bit of a smoky flavor inside of your food as well. Beautiful.
Cinnamon smells so good.
Yes.
I kind of feel it like.
So if you're not here
Giving
with
me
us,
good
what you're
vibes.
missing is that smell of cinnamon, but it's like that campfire smell of sweetness as well. Bring this close. We don't want to miss the smoke. All right, ladies, you ready for your experience?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Moving fast.
No, take your time. It's almost here, so we're good now. I got you, Chef.
Thank you. Gonna pass this to you.
I got it.
Thank you. Jay, right behind.
So now should we eat this?
You wait 1 second. I'll tell you exactly the order of operations that you want to have so you can have your full experience. What you want to do is take your fingers, you put it in between the stem of your glass, you lift your glass and whiff the cinnamon. So please go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Amazing.
Isn't it beautiful? Now take that, and now it's time to eat your meal. So y'all enjoy, ladies. We hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
No problem.
So this experience is grand. This is the only word I can come up with right now. This is grand.
I don't want to touch it.
I was like,
Yeah, I hate it for you, kiddo.
You have to eat the food now. Thank you.
And what did you do to the peaches though?
Just grilled them. That's
Grilled,
it.
no seasoning?
No seasoning at all.
Did you put any oil in the pan or anything at
No.
all?
You want a scorching hot pan so that you can get a sear. So what you're looking for is you turn your pan on, you let it get scorching hot, you hover your hand just over just a little bit if you feel the heat radiating. You put it directly on, and what that does is it caramelizes the sugars in the peach. And it's going to give you that sear, which means a high heat grill, real fast. Grill marks on it, flip it so it doesn't burn. Burnt food means start again. Burnt food means start again. And then that's it. That's really about it.
Get you to try one of these, Chef, before we plate it up.
Try your food.
Eat your food.
Taste your
food.
You
Because
taste the
remember we ate
sweetness,
them
right?
raw.
Right.
So you want to try your food as you're going. This way you can judge exactly what levels you need to add, enhance, or anything of that nature. So I'm going to try this king oyster mushroom.
Juicy. Yeah. Perfect. Go ahead
You want
and
to tell them
plate
what
it up.
I'm eating? Sorry, I'm put my mouth.
Yes. So the king oyster mushroom is an awesome substitute for vegan and vegetarians. It's awesome for what we call a shred factor. It shreds very well. So it'll give you like a pulled chicken type of vibe and texture. It's awesome. And all I did with this, chef, is just put salt and pepper.
That's it. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
But the other key is that we also grilled it in a pan that we just had the steaks in, that we had the onions in, so you're echoing that same flavor profile all throughout.
Yes, chef.
And my ladies are having fun over there. Purple ticket, private indulgent tasting.
Yes.
I think it's a success.
Would you like for me to plate the onions?
I'm going to plate the onions. If you would go ahead and shred.
Slice the steak.
Was that in the sauce? Or was that the OG
Raspberry
sauce?
barbecue sauce.
I could taste that with the peach. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know.
But no,
can't be
with the
made
chicken, how long did you cook the chicken? Because see,
Where's
it
the
was
recipe?
right. Because I probably would overcook the chicken because I don't. I don't know what I'm doing.
Everybody at my house next.
I'm not gonna worry about
next
that.
Wednesday at my house.
Okay, next Wednesday.
No worries. No worries. We'll make it happen.
Can you tell them, Chef Jay, because you are the grill master, what is the temperature that you love your chicken at to maintain moisture?
165. So, get you a thermometer. A meat thermometer.
With the tapered edge. That's the tapered tip, excuse me. And that's because this one you can get.
What is a taper?
But you show your ladies
Yes,
what a taper tip
yes.
is.
So this is a taper tip. You can get this from any store, really. And your internal temp for poultry is going to be 165. Your internal temp for the steak, if you want medium, 135. Do not go above that. Do not go above 165. And then to make real juicy chicken, that's a good temp, right? But just always eat dark meat.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Dark meat.
She threw that curveball real fast. You can eat the chicken breast. Just make sure you let it rest. As with all of the meat, especially with your steak, that's why she let it rest, because as she's cutting it, I'm gonna move you forward here so the people at home can see this here.
Yes.
But as you're cutting it, the juices are not running out. So the juices that you're gonna taste are still in your steak. That's what you want. The same thing with your chicken. When you temp your chicken, the juice of it should run out clear. That lets you know your chicken is done. And then when it hits 165, that really lets you know your chicken is done and it's beautiful and it's still juicy, whether it's dark meat or white meat. Now listen to me. Ooh, look at that. I need a piece of that. Did you give me a taster yet?
Oh, shit.
I do a combination.
I'm the chef. I'm supposed to taste.
Okay.
But today though, look, but today though, I'm cooking. Starting today.
You have that on camera. Showing your husband.
I feel the power and I receive the energy. I will be in the kitchen.
That's the burning cinnamon, right?
Right.
I'm sorry.
You got her all high and lightheaded.
If you don't mind plating the onions, and then you can pour your sauce, or you can pour it in that little thingy.
I'm still pulling out the pots and pans, looking
30
for
minutes.
and
Trying to get seasoned down.
I'm
But
still,
you know what? They had prepped already.
Maybe we're gonna part.
That's the big part, right?
Prepping is your longest part of cooking.
Yes.
Okay.
But I give you one even more. Yes, I agree. Prepping is your longest part of cooking. But if you know what you're going to eat, prepping is not that hard. Because if you know that, you know what, tonight I'm going to have chicken with broccoli and rice, then you know the only thing you need to take out is chicken with broccoli and rice. And your seasoning versus, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. You're going, it's like going to the supermarket hungry. If you're going to the supermarket hungry, you're buying everything and you're not gonna eat anything. When you're plating, since we do eat with our eyes, we wanna make sure that when we're plating, we're taking off that fat. You don't want your guests to eat that fat, especially if you haven't rendered it out on this steak especially. What cut of steak is this?
I think I got ribeye.
Thank you.
The one and only.
I was like, hold on now.
Ribeye.
Well, chefs, my question is, if you don't want them to see the fat, but you do want to cook it with the fat for flavor, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes,
You
yes,
keep
yes,
the fat
yes.
on, and just when you're cutting it, you can take it off unless you have people that want to.
I kept a little fat on there. Listen, when I'm at home and I cook myself a steak, I keep the fat on
She's
there.
from Durham. She's from North Carolina.
No.
Bull City.
I'm a steak
North Carolina,
eater.
born and raised, you can leave the fat on. It's all
Yes.
good. It's all good.
Good country gals like the guy.
That's what I was trying to say. I'm glad y'all got that.
No shame in that.
There you go.
No shame.
So what we're doing here is we're brushing.
Are you clutching your pearls?
I almost got in trouble. Brushing this OG directly on top because I want you to still taste the steak, but also, since this is a tasting experience, we do want you to taste the OG barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm. Why is it OG barbecue sauce? Is it something to that? Or
It's
is
just
it
the original gangster. It's the
original.
original right there. That's
Yes.
all. You know, you gotta have some fun with your food. Listen to music while you're cooking. Have some fun. And we realized that everybody has an original, but I don't want to just call it original. I say OG, and so you can say, "Hey, why is this called the OG? I must try it." Exactly.
Yeah.
Those right directly on it.
On the middle,
Right
across.
there. Yep, right in the middle.
Now those the caramelized onions.
Caramelized onions.
Tell them how to do the
Caramelized onions is you set it in your pan, a little bit of vinegar. I love apple cider vinegar because that is my thing. You can put a little bit of light tasting oil on it if you want to, but I don't. My secret is I put vinegar, the onions in a pan, and let it go. But my other trick is ice. Ice cubes are measured water. So as your onions are starting to caramelize, if your pan's getting too hot, you start to see a little burn, take an ice cube and put it in there. It gives you measured water because it's easier to put water in than to take water out. That's the easiest way I can tell you to maintain the caramelization. Also, leave your crunch factor. We do not kill vegetables around here. We like vegetables to stay vegetables. Give it a little crunch.
Vegetables to stay.
Now, chef, is there a particular reason you like to use the apple cider vinegar?
Don't get it.
My mom made me.
Okay,
My mom.
touche.
Katana, today, sous chef Jay did not use any vinegar. I do not. Precious Jewel, Chef Queen, she loves apple cider vinegar. Everything.
I can't fire you, but I'm gonna talk to you sternly.
Yeah, no, you can't fire. That's not gonna happen, chef.
Okay.
Let me clean this plate.
And we must clean our plates as well. Ladies, your next course will be oyster mushrooms with grilled steak, caramelized onions, and you will be sampling our OG barbecue sauce.
Fantastic.
Step back. We're gonna take these over to the ladies. Watch this. All right, ladies, y'all ready?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chef Jay on behind. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
All right, ladies. So, before you take a bite, I want you to smell and let the viewers know what you're smelling, and let them know what you're seeing. I know you said it's beautiful, but let them know what you're seeing, and then get it.
Oh my goodness.
Step back.
Smelling decadence is what I'm smelling.
Yes.
Hickory. I mean,
So
everything.
chef, is this the raspberry?
That's the OG.
This
That's
is
the
the
OG.
OG.
That's the
Raspberry
OG.
on the chicken.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what is this? What in the world?
It's heaven
So-
on a plate. It's heaven on a
Yes.
plate.
Heaven on
Yes.
a plate. That's the name of this dish. That's the new name of this
But we
dish.
can go ahead and
Yes, you go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes, you go ahead. Yeah.
Between the barbecue sauce and the flavor of
Yes.
the smell of the steak. I mean, the mushrooms, caramelized onions. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna eat it together. Like I'm gonna a little bit of mushroom and some shrimp.
Onion.
Oh, and some of the onion too. Oh my goodness, gotta have it all. Oh my goodness.
Gotta close that.
Let's just transcend it. Like literally.
Transcending. You ain't never heard that one before. That's the first time I heard it. Transcending.
And the steak is so tender, I can't tell whether or not I'm eating the mushroom
or
the
steak.
steak.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. This is delicious.
And the barbecue sauce is amazing. But I can taste like the vinegar and then like the sweetness too.
Yes, that's our homage to North Carolina. North Carolina barbecue is typically a vinegar-based barbecue, depending upon where you're from. And so we had to do an homage to it without making it vinegar-based barbecue sauce.
Yes.
I had to do it the indulgent way. Dessert. Now, typically, I allow Chef Jay to go crazy on dessert. But when you come to a purple ticket event, you can't just have dessert. You have to go a little crazy. So we present to my ladies an olive oil cake with a French vanilla cherry ice cream, chocolate covered cherries, and a dark chocolate drizzle. Let's play with this. Chef Jay, would you mind grabbing their plates?
Oh, no way.
Because they're not going to have room for this.
Okay. Let's see what you make of it.
Look, Precious Jewel, they handed me the plates.
They were ready. They might have brought it to the sink.
Chef.
You keep taking
Right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Look at that, beautiful.
That looks amazing. It does.
Ooh, Chef.
I know,
You did it.
I know.
Cut me a larger piece.
Yes,
So
larger
That
pieces.
part, Chef. That
So,
part.
Chef, tell us again what's in between the layers.
In between the layers is a French vanilla
Okay.
ice cream that I took muddled cherries. What muddled means is that we take the cherries, dice them up, add a little bit of sugar, and smush them a bit. And this way, when you swirl it into your room temperature ice cream, it actually swirls into the ice cream. Then freeze each layer. Once it's frozen, stack your cake. I thought I missed a plate. Somebody's gonna be mad at me. Stack your cake, freeze it again, and then cut it when it is still a bit frozen because it is ice cream.
Ice cream and cake.
Ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake. Okay. She did it. Music. I told you y'all, music. But the other trick to this is, if you have guests, cut your cake from the middle. If you cut your cake from the middle, then the presentation, because we eat with our eyes, on the plate is dynamic. Here's my fun part.
Swirl that.
Chocolate. So really good chocolate. Hint, really good chocolate with a bit of oil in the microwave will create this beautiful sheen. Start your drip outside of your plate and then drizzle onto the plate.
Chef, what do you consider really good chocolate? Is there a particular brand or label that
It
you recommend?
is.
We'll tell you later.
No? Okay. Touche.
It is.
But I make sure the cacao or the chocolate content is high. And also I taste. I love dark chocolate. I taste it. Taste everything before you serve it to anybody else. Try it out. It doesn't cost you that much to try it out. Okay, there we go.
Some more.
The other cool part is that once I let this chocolate drizzle on this cold ice cream,
Good job.
it begins to harden. So now you have hardened chocolate with your cake, with your ice cream. Dynamic, indulgent flavor bomb.
Yes, Chef.
Beautiful. Let's get these over to the ladies.
Perfect.
Ladies, before we drop these plates, thank y'all for indulging with us. Thank you for being the first taste testers. Thank you for this experience, period. We just thank you. I am humbled and honored, and we look forward to many more seasons and hopefully getting y'all another purple ticket.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you. I'll let you drop those.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm fully satisfied and didn't cook and didn't have to clean.
Don't have to do dishes. Awesome. Enjoy.
All right.
Chef J. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Oh, the crunch into the chocolate. Music. Music to my ears.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. this was just like, did you add anything to the cherries?
No, it's just cherries and sugar.
Fresh
cherries. That's it. But just a little bit of sugar.
You make it seem like I'm eating dessert, but healthy.
Exactly. Yes. So the olive oil cake is a beautiful light cake.
Okay.
It has a more consistency of a pound cake, but we put zest of lemon in it, a good olive oil. So this time we don't use a light tasting olive oil because we want you to taste the olive oil.
In the olive oil cake.
In the olive oil cake.
Wow. But I can taste you said lemon or lime or
lemon.
Lemon. Is that what? It gives it a pop, a flavor in the layers.
Indulgent flavor bomb. I believe it's called elevating your palate. That's what this is. So tonight was all about elevating the palate of our guests.
Yes.
We did awesome job. Good job.
Well,
we thank y'all for joining us on this journey of Indulge with Chef Queen and Jay. Season 1 is in the books. We have had our purple ticket tasting event. We thank our production crew. We thank WNCU for putting us on the map even further. Indulge Catering LLC is an award-winning catering company for 7 years. We've been going strong. This is my wife, Jay. I am Queen Precious Jewel, and we thank you for indulging with us.
Thank y'all. See you next time.